Welcome to Lost at 3 a.m. Put your phone down, close your eyes, and let this be the last video you hear tonight. Relax, breathe, and let's begin. Tonight, we're stepping into the magical world of Pokémon, a franchise that has captured the hearts of millions since its humble beginnings in 1996. Pokémon isn't just a game, it's a universe filled with adventure, creativity, and the joy of discovery. It's a story of friendship, perseverance, and the thrill of embarking on a journey into the unknown. What began as a simple idea, catching and training creatures, grew into one of the most iconic and enduring franchises of all time. With its games, anime, trading cards, and unforgettable characters, Pokémon has become a part of the lives of fans across generations, uniting people from all over the world. As you listen tonight, imagine yourself as a Pokémon trainer, stepping into a grassy field, the wind carrying the sound of rustling leaves and the distant cry of wild Pokémon. Let yourself drift into this universe of wonder and nostalgia as we explore the history, magic, and impact of Pokémon. Let's begin the journey. The story of Pokémon begins with a childhood passion. Satoshi Tajiri, the creator of Pokémon, grew up in rural Japan with a love for exploring and collecting bugs. As a child, he would spend hours in fields, catching insects and observing nature. This hobby, known as bug collecting, sparked his fascination with discovery and became the foundation for what would eventually become Pokémon. In the late 1980s, Tajiri co-founded Game Freak, which started as a fan magazine for video games. As the company transitioned into game development, Tajiri pitched the idea of a game where players could collect, train, and battle creatures. He was inspired by the Game Boy's link cable, imagining players trading their captured creatures with one another. This concept of connectivity and collaboration became one of the defining features of Pokémon. Tajiri worked closely with Ken Sugimori, the artist who designed the first Pokémon, and Nintendo, which supported the project despite its unusual concept. Development wasn't easy, and it took 6 years to bring the game to life. But in 1996, the world was introduced to Pokémon Red and Green on the Game Boy, marking the start of a global phenomenon. The name Pokémon is a shortened form of pocket monsters, reflecting the idea of carrying these magical creatures with you on your journey. The goal was simple: explore the world, catch wild Pokémon, train them, and become a Pokémon master. But beneath its simplicity was a deeper message about friendship, curiosity, and adventure. When Pokémon Red and Green were released in Japan on February 27, 1996, they marked the beginning of what would become one of the most successful franchises in gaming history. Developed for the Game Boy, these games introduced players to a world filled with 151 unique creatures, each with its own personality, abilities, and charm. The premise was simple but groundbreaking. As a young Pokémon trainer, you would explore the Kanto region, capturing and training Pokémon to battle other trainers and become the Pokémon champion. Along the way, you'd uncover the mystery of the villainous Team Rocket, build friendships with your Pokémon, and face off against powerful gym leaders and the Elite Four. One of the most revolutionary features of the game was the link cable, which allowed players to trade Pokémon between Game Boy devices. This innovation encouraged collaboration, as completing the Pokédex, the in-game encyclopedia of all Pokémon, required trading with other players who owned the opposite version of the game, red or green. This mechanic not only made the game social, but also established Pokémon as a game about connection and sharing. Pokémon's gameplay was addictively simple, yet it offered surprising depth. Players had to strategize by understanding type advantages, learning moves, and evolving their Pokémon. Whether you were using an electric-type Pikachu to counter a water-type Gyarados, or evolving a Charmander into a powerful Charizard, every decision felt meaningful. When Pokémon Red and Green were eventually released internationally as Pokémon Red and Blue in 1998, they became a cultural phenomenon. The game's catchy slogan, "Gotta catch 'em all," perfectly captured the spirit of exploration and collection that made them so beloved. One of the most enduring icons of Pokémon is, without a doubt, Pikachu. As the face of the franchise, Pikachu has become one of the most recognizable characters in the world, symbolizing the charm, fun, and universal appeal of Pokémon. But Pikachu is just one of hundreds of creative designs that have captured fans' hearts over the years. When Pokémon first launched, Pikachu was simply one of the many creatures players could catch in Red and Green. However, its cute design and electric personality quickly made it a fan favorite. Pikachu's status skyrocketed when it was chosen as the companion to Ash Ketchum in the Pokémon anime series. The partnership between Ash and Pikachu became the heart of the show, with Pikachu's expressive Pika Pika and powerful thunderbolts winning over viewers of all ages. While Pikachu may be the franchise's mascot, other Pokémon have also risen to fame. Charizard, the fire/flying type evolution of Charmander, has long been a favourite for its fierce design and role as a powerful ally in battles. Eevee, known for its many evolution options, has become a fan favourite thanks to its versatility and adorableness. And then there's Mewtwo, the mysterious and powerful psychic type Legendary, whose role in the first Pokémon movie cemented its place as one of the most iconic creatures in the franchise. The genius of Pokémon designs lies in their diversity, from the cuddly Jigglypuff and playful Squirtle to the majestic Lugia and mythical Arceus. Every Pokémon has its own personality and appeal. The creative minds behind Pokémon, led by Ken Sugimori, have drawn inspiration from animals, mythology, and even everyday objects to create creatures that feel unique yet familiar. As you close your eyes tonight, imagine Pikachu's cheerful face, Charizard's fiery wings, and the vast variety of Pokémon waiting to be discovered. These creatures remind us of the power of imagination and the joy of finding companions in unexpected places. Pokémon designs aren't just art, they're a celebration of creativity and connection. While the Pokémon video games introduce players to a world of creatures to catch and train, the Pokémon trading card game brought the excitement of Pokémon battles into the real world. First launched in 1996, the trading card game quickly became a phenomenon, captivating fans with its colourful cards, strategic gameplay, and collectible nature. At its core, the Pokémon trading card game allows players to become trainers, building decks of cards featuring their favourite Pokémon and battling against opponents. Each card represents a Pokémon, energy, or move, with unique abilities that add depth and strategy to the game. Players must carefully balance their resources, anticipate their opponent's moves, and use their Pokémon's strengths to win. Some of the earliest cards became instant classics, like the iconic base set Charizard, a rare holographic card that became the holy grail for collectors. Even today, certain cards from those early sets are highly sought after, with some selling for thousands of dollars. The rarity system, with holographic and ultra-rare cards, made opening booster packs feel like uncovering treasure. As the Pokémon franchise grew, so did the trading card game. New expansions were released with each generation of Pokémon, introducing new mechanics and designs. Cards like EX Pokémon, Mega Evolutions, and V-Stars kept the gameplay fresh and exciting. The artwork on the cards also evolved, with intricate and stunning illustrations that turned them into miniature works of art. Beyond the gameplay, the trading card game created a social experience. Trading cards with friends, building decks, and competing in tournaments brought players together in a way that mirrored the game's themes of connection and collaboration. Events like the Pokémon World Championships continue to celebrate the competitive side of the trading card game, showcasing incredible strategies and players from around the globe. As you close your eyes tonight, picture yourself holding a fresh pack of Pokémon cards, peeling open the wrapper, and feeling the thrill of discovery as you reveal each one. The Pokémon trading card game isn't just a game, it's a shared experience, a way to connect with others, and a reminder of the joy of collecting and battling alongside your favourite Pokémon. The Pokémon anime brought the world of Pokémon to life in a way the games and trading cards couldn't. First airing in 1997, the series introduced fans to Ash Ketchum, a 10-year-old trainer from Pallet Town, and his partner, the lovable Pikachu. Together, they set off on a journey to become Pokémon masters, capturing the imaginations of fans around the globe. The anime's success lies in its blend of adventure, humor, and heartfelt moments. Ash's journey is about more than just catching Pokémon. It's about friendship, growth, and perseverance. Along the way, he builds bonds with his Pokémon, meets a wide range of friends like Misty, Brock, and later companions like May, Dawn, and Serena, and faces off against rivals and villains like the ever-persistent Team Rocket. The anime's storylines often mirror the themes of the games, but add emotional depth and unique twists. Iconic battles, such as Ash's encounters with gym leaders or legendary Pokémon, keep the action exciting, while emotional moments, like Ash saying goodbye to Butterfree or Pikachu's determination to stay by his side, show the deep connections between trainers and their Pokémon. One of the anime's standout features is its ability to create memorable Pokémon personalities. Pikachu isn't just Ash's companion, it's an icon, with its expressive Pika Pika and electrifying presence. Other Pokémon, like Misty's temperamental Psyduck or Brock's overly affectionate Croagunk, add humor and charm to the show. As the anime evolved, it kept pace with the games, introducing new regions, Pokémon, and challenges. From the lush landscapes of Johto to the bustling cities of Galar, Ash's journey has spanned generations, with each new season bringing fresh adventures and lessons. And after decades of dedication, Ash finally achieved his dream of becoming a Pokémon champion, marking a milestone moment for fans who followed his journey since the beginning. As you close your eyes tonight, imagine Ash and Pikachu walking into a new town, the sound of the Pokédex chiming, and the excitement of an epic Pokémon battle just around the corner. The Pokémon anime is more than a show. It's a reminder of the joy of chasing your dreams, the power of friendship, and the magic of embarking on an unforgettable adventure. The world of Pokémon grew far beyond its original games and anime, expanding into movies, merchandise, and cultural phenomena that cemented its place as one of the most successful franchises of all time. Pokémon isn't just a game series. It's an empire that has touched nearly every aspect of entertainment and pop culture. The Pokémon movies introduced fans to epic adventures and deeper stories. The first film, Pokémon, the first movie, Mewtwo Strikes Back, released in 1998, captured the hearts of millions with its emotional storyline about Mewtwo's struggle to find its purpose. Subsequent films brought new legendary Pokémon and thrilling plots. From The Power of One, featuring Lugia, to Detective Pikachu, a live-action film that brought the Pokémon world to life in stunning detail. Beyond the screen, Pokémon became a global merchandising phenomenon. From plush toys and figurines to branded clothing and school supplies, Pokémon merchandise turned these creatures into household names. The Pokémon Center stores, with locations in cities like Tokyo and New York, became a mecca for fans, offering everything from exclusive products to life-size statues of favorite Pokémon. Perhaps one of the most groundbreaking expansions was Pokémon Go, the augmented reality mobile game released in 2016. For the first time, fans could explore their real-world neighborhoods to catch Pokémon, battle in gyms, and complete raids. The game became a cultural sensation, bringing people together in parks, cities, and communities around the world to share in the excitement of becoming trainers. The franchise's growth also extended into collaborations, from partnerships with brands to crossovers with other games. Pokémon's ability to adapt to new trends and technology has kept it relevant across generations, introducing new fans to the magic of catching, training, and battling. As you close your eyes tonight, picture a world filled with Pokémon. Posters on walls, toys on shelves, and trainers gathering to explore the streets in search of their next catch. The expansion of Pokémon is a testament to its universal appeal, a reminder of how a simple idea can grow into a phenomenon that brings people together in celebration of imagination and adventure. One of the most fascinating elements of Pokémon is the lore and mystery surrounding its legendary and mythical Pokémon. These rare and powerful creatures often play central roles in the games, movies, and anime, embodying myths, natural forces, and deep stories that add a layer of richness to the Pokémon universe. Legendary Pokémon are often tied to the world's balance, representing elements like time, space, or nature. For example, Lugia, the guardian of the seas, and Ho-Oh, a symbol of rebirth, were introduced in Pokémon Gold and Silver, bringing an air of majesty and wonder to the Johto region. Similarly, Dialga and Palkia, the masters of time and space, shaped the narrative of Pokémon Diamond and Pearl, making players feel like they were uncovering ancient secrets. Mythical Pokémon, on the other hand, are shrouded in even greater mystery. These Pokémon, like Mew, Celebi, and Jirachi, often represent concepts like time travel, wishes, or the origins of Pokémon themselves. Mew, for instance, is said to be the ancestor of all Pokémon, while Celebi is known as the protector of forests and the traveller of time. These Pokémon are often tied to myths within their respective regions, making their discovery feel like unearthing a legend. Many legendary Pokémon also appear in epic battles within the franchise's movies. Pokémon like Rayquaza, Kyogre, and Groudon clashed in dramatic scenes that captivated fans, while others, like Arceus, the godlike creator of the Pokémon world, offered deeper philosophical questions about creation and responsibility. Catching legendary Pokémon in the games often requires solving puzzles, navigating hidden areas, or engaging in challenging battles, making these encounters feel special and rewarding. Their lore, abilities, and designs often make them the centerpiece of a player's team, symbolizing their journey as a trainer. As you close your eyes tonight, imagine the shimmer of a legendary Pokémon appearing through the mist, the thrill of discovery, and the awe of their ancient power. These creatures remind us of the wonder and mystery that lie just beneath the surface of the Pokémon world, waiting to be uncovered by those who dare to explore. The Pokémon community is one of the most passionate and dedicated fan bases in the world, bringing people together through their love of the games, anime, and everything in between. From competitive battling to fan art and theories, Pokémon has inspired creativity, connection, and competition on a global scale. The competitive scene is a cornerstone of the Pokémon community, with events like the Pokémon World Championships, showcasing the incredible strategies and skill of top trainers. Players carefully craft their teams, choosing moves, items, and abilities to outwit their opponents. The thrill of watching a well-timed move or a clever strategy in action has made these tournaments a highlight of the Pokémon calendar. Beyond competitive battling, fans have built vibrant communities online and in real life. Pokémon forums, fan sites, and social media pages are filled with discussions about favorite Pokémon, theories about lore, and custom-made content like artwork and stories. Players often come together to trade Pokémon, complete Pokédexes, and even host their own tournaments. One of the most creative aspects of the community is the world of fan art and custom creations. From breathtaking illustrations of favorite Pokémon to entirely new designs and regional variations, the creativity of fans has expanded the Pokémon universe in exciting and unexpected ways. Some fans even create their own games, using the tools of the main series to craft new adventures. Events like Pokémon Go Fest and local community days have brought fans out into the real world, creating opportunities to connect and share their love for the franchise. Whether it's meeting fellow trainers in a park or competing in a friendly battle, these gatherings embody the Pokémon theme of connection and collaboration. As you close your eyes tonight, picture the excitement of a bustling Pokémon event, the hum of trainers strategizing, and the bonds created through a shared love of this magical world. The Pokémon community reminds us that even in a digital age, the best adventures are the ones we share together, united by curiosity and the joy of discovery. At its heart, Pokémon is more than just a game, a show, or a series of trading cards. It's a story about discovery, connection, and the joy of adventure. For over 25 years, it has captured the imaginations of millions, inspiring players and fans to explore, create, and dream. The beauty of Pokémon lies in its universal appeal. It's a franchise that grows with you, offering something for every age and interest. As a child, you might fall in love with the simple joy of catching your first Pikachu or battling a friend. As you grow older, you might dive into the strategy of competitive battles, explore the expansive worlds of new regions, or simply find comfort in the nostalgia of your first adventure. Pokémon is also a reminder of the power of connection, whether it's trading with a friend to complete your Pokédex, battling in tournaments, or simply bonding over shared memories of the anime. Pokémon has a unique way of bringing people together. Its themes of teamwork, perseverance, and curiosity resonate across cultures and generations, creating a global community of trainers who share a common love for the Pokémon world. The franchise's success is a testament to its ability to evolve while staying true to its core message, that the world is full of wonder, and the best adventures happen when you step outside your comfort zone. Whether it's exploring a new region, meeting new friends, or discovering a legendary Pokémon, every step of the journey feels like a chance to learn, grow, and connect. As you close your eyes tonight, imagine yourself standing at the edge of a tall, grassy field, the sound of wild Pokémon in the distance, and the excitement of a new journey calling you forward. Pokémon isn't just about the creatures you catch. It's about the stories you create, the bonds you form, and the magic of always believing there's something incredible just around the corner. Thank you for spending your evening with Lost at 3 a.m. Sleep well, and may your dreams be filled with Pokémon and adventure.